Tony Chiappetta, Chiappetta Shoes. Been around since 1921. We are a fourth generation operation. My brother and I run the business. It's been around 105 years. And our last location was just completely overused. We took up every inch of space possible, and we had been looking for a new location for about 5 years, and we finally came to this place. We found it. It was like perfect, but we had to add on. So we were thinking long term, you know, what do we got to do to make this work for a solid 10 to 15 years? I started Googling again, and you know, who does shelving, and I found you guys, you know, right out of Milwaukee. I'm like, all right, this is awesome, perfect. So I call Kyle up and I say, hey, gets me a quote in like 3 days. It was like, you know, like magic. And I was super happy to work with you guys. And you know, the solution that we ended up getting was just, you know, set up perfectly. We had a lot of requirements that we knew about. We had a lot of the things ironed out that we needed. And yeah, I mean, you guys got us going, and we kind of did some engineering on the way, and it all came out perfectly. So, you know, the system that we ended up putting in, we had to use the full amount of space in the back of the shop here. So when we were originally getting it set up, we wanted to find an option to do like a mezzanine deck. I talked to a lot of friends of mine in the business that had taller shelving units, like 15 feet high, and all of the guys said, it's terrible. None of the sales reps are gonna reach higher than what they can grab. And you know, from an insurance standpoint, there's risks of having people climb on ladders. So, you know, we looked at a lot of different options, and this came out to be the absolute best use of our space. So I was really happy to kind of engineer this with 2-3 solutions and make it work. So for what we have right now, you know, we have a system that when we came to you guys, we had some requirements from a shelving setup and design of it. You know, we had a good idea of how to develop it, but from a flexibility standpoint too, being able to adjust shelf heights and having a system that is not fully set right out of the gate was super beneficial. 2-3 Solutions was great to work with, from the initial ideation, the quote process, to going to our contractors and working with the budget. The whole process of when we first got started, it was pretty smooth. You know, we had a pretty good idea from a cost standpoint, you know, where this was going to be around, and you guys nailed it from that, and it worked out really well. So, you know, from a process standpoint, things have been great. We're 3 years in, and really happy with the results, and we're potentially talking about doing an expansion of what we got here too. So
these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.